going to be working with the Natasha Denona tan palette again. And we're going to do it one eye, we're going to do a halo eye, and the other eye, we're going to do a reverse halo eye. And we may use the same colors. I'm excited for this. I remember a while ago I did a halo look and a reverse halo look. And I asked, like, is that a thing? Or, has anybody done it or heard of it? And the consensus was, no, it wasn't heard of. So I was like, but I'm sure somebody have done it somewhere. So we're going to breeze through the base face and we're going to get on with this look because I'm excited about it. I don't have out any brushes. I am unprepared. We're going to use NYX Rich Smoking Topaz for this. Thank you to the replay crew because I know with impromptu lives it is usually more replay because this wasn't scheduled. I scheduled it last minute, like 15 minutes ago. So that might not be time for it to notify people. Well, I don't know. We'll see. But I thank you, whoever you are, when you come to watch. And it is a Saturday. And I don't know why that's important. It's not our regular live stream day. We usually do lives Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, unless I have an appointment on a Monday or Tuesday, because it will skip that day and then just tack on a Wednesday for that week. But we do lives 3 times a week. And so once again, we're using the Natasha Denona palette. We're going to do a halo eyeshadow look. And so I'm just trying to breeze through my brows right now. I'm going to do foundation and primer, and we're going to skip the rest of the face until after we do the eye looks. And so we'll see who pops in, because impromptu, sometimes it's a lot of people, sometimes there's no people, and sometimes they come and go, because we know people do just scroll through live streams because they show up where the shorts are, and then they'll stop for a few moments. Some will stay for a while, and some will just go. And so, but I appreciate any amount of time that you give here to the channel. So I'm going to do the intro for the replay crew. Hello and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. Why do I call it that? Crazy concept. Knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. I'm here to tell you, just be your authentic self. I went rogue on this eyebrow. So the troll part of the crazy troll nation is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain tool, a certain brand, or a certain technique, because that's what they're telling you in the video you're watching. Hello everyone. Don't forget the thumbs up and stay a while. We're going to be doing a look with the Natasha Denona tan palette. We're going to be doing, and one eye is going to be a halo look. The other eye is going to be a reverse halo look. And so I am just excited to do that because I haven't done much of those. See, my brows are looking kind of crazy, but this is the Crazy Troll Nation. Use here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we embrace our natural features. We enhance them if we want to, when we want to, but we never feel like we have to. Main point: love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. 2 things about me. Hey Kenneth, thank you. There's 2 things about me. Sometimes I randomly hiccup, gurgle, and belch in videos and live streams. I try to be aware of it. Excuse me. And it's an organism in my throat named Bruce that likes to do that. And so I try to be aware of it to say, excuse me. I had a very hearty, fiber-filled breakfast today, working on stabilizing my system. So I ate something a couple days ago that did not agree with me. But here we are. And I am ready for a nap. Priorities, right? Here to play with makeup. And so I am excited. I think we're going to do foundation and primer last. Let's just get the look done. Let's get the eye look done. We're also going to put this on our lower lash line. How are you doing today, Kenny? And thank you for stopping your scroll. There's been some time here. And I do see the numbers going up and down. And so, and this is Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Saturday. Wait, is it Saturday or Sunday? Usually I don't know what day of the week it is unless I have an appointment. All the days just run together. So we're going to prime the eye and get into this look. I don't have out any brushes. And so we're going to take the Fenty Amplified Eye Primer. I'm going to put this on. This is a fairly new palette. I think it's been out now in a couple of weeks. And so I feel like I'm behind the ball a little bit, but then not really, because I usually don't rush to do stuff. I call it chasing views is what I call it. Like trying to be one of the first to, use a product. Because whoever's going to watch is going to watch anyway. And so I'm excited for, today is Sunday. Because the live with Janessa is tomorrow. We're going to be doing Pride looks tomorrow. So today is Sunday. That's the only time I remember what day of the week it is when there's something different going on than usual. So I didn't wash my brushes that I used yesterday. So I'm taking out, these are the Esom V27s for our inner corner and outer corner. And we're going to use the older Esom V27s for the rest of the look. We're going to take out a Fenty 210 for our lower lash line. Actually, two of them. We're going to do two different colors under there. Yesterday's halo look we did with the Glam palette, I did just use the brown Dip Down, is it brown? From MAC. And I really did enjoy that look. And I was excited to do that look. I haven't done a halo look in a while. So I'm like, let me just see if I remember how to do it. And remember how to do it the way I like it versus how other people do theirs. Because how you do your makeup depends on, your eye shape, your face shape, that type of thing. So things that may work for other people may not work for you. And hence, part of the intro, just do what you want to do, use what you want to use to get your makeup on in a way that you want it to be. And you need to be satisfied with it. So that was Max Paint Potting Groundworks. We're going to put that down. And we're going to open up this palette. So this is what the palette looks like. So this will be looks 5 and 6 with this palette. For halo looks, I don't take the darkest shade out and all the way in like most people do. I take the second darkest all the way out and all the way in. And I kind of think what we will do the same shades for the reverse halo eye. So one look is going to be a halo eye and the other one is going to be a reverse halo eye. If you guys are enjoying this, go ahead and thumbs up for me and consider subscribing. I have a lot of content on my page. So we're going to take, wow, we're going to take, wow, like what am I going to do here? We're going to take Sandal, this shade here, and I got to remember we're doing two different looks. And so this one, why was I thinking this was darker than that? Because it looks darker in the pan. The lights do kind of blow it out a little bit. So we're going to put this on the inside. I was thinking this was going to be darker. So do I want to top this with something else that is darker? That's the question in my mind right now. We are. We're going to take Glide, and we're going to use the same brush. And we're going to just top that and see if we can get that a little bit darker. At least so it'll look like there's something there versus not there. And so this is how we are starting this eye. Now we're going to take Dip. I kind of want to take Daydream. We're going to take Daydream. And we're going to put this on the inside. And it is a little bit darker. Yeah, that's showing up nice. And we're going to put this over here. I think this look is going to be pretty quick. I do think that. And so we're going to leave space in the middle for the halo in the middle. That's nice. So we're going to take another Esom V27. Do we want to just do a 3 shadow halo look? We're going to take, I'm thinking this shade. This is Celeste. I've been using Celeste quite a bit. We might top Celeste with Spritz, that center shade. And we're going to put this straight down the middle. And because I have hooded eyelids, you'll see it's not quite getting down here. So we're going to go back and forth down here on the center of the lid. And we're going to move upward to blend these two, well, to blend this with the shadow. So this is our halo look for this eye. So what we're going to do for the other eye, yeah, this was really quick. We're going to use 3 shadows. Well, 4 because we topped one. But that's our halo look. So really simple, really quick, really easy. 3 shades, 4 if you want to consider the one that we topped with. And so we're also going to take this same shade. What do we use? Celeste. Because this is the reverse halo eye. So we're going to put the light shade on the outer and inner corners. And it is falling out on my shirt and on my face. I did not tap it off. All the shades in here are really creamy. Thank you for the thumbs up. And we're going to take another shade that's a little bit darker, metallic, shimmer, whatever you want to call it, than this one. So we're doing the same shape as over here, which may not be that noticeable because it is a light shade. And so we're going to take a clean one, and we're going to take actually this shade. This is Brook. I wanted to say Brock. This is Brook. So we're going to put this inside that first shade. Is that showing up any darker? I might. This is crumbling. I could feel it like bouncing off my face. Oh my gosh. Sometimes creamy shades can be crumbly depending on what tool you're using to use them. And so am I surprised that it's doing that? No. So that's what that's looking like. We're going to take some more of that shade and we're going to put it here. So just to deepen up a little bit before we go with the darkest shade. And so the darkest shade is going to go in the center because we're doing a reverse halo. So instead of darkness going to light, we're doing lightness going into dark. I would like that a little bit darker, but what in here can we use to do that with? Let's take a little bit of glide. We're going to use the same brush. We're going to turn it over. Daydream. No, we use glide. Almost forgot that quick. And now we're going to take the darkest shade in the palette, which was, we used Daydream. We didn't use Dip. So we're going to take Daydream on the same brush that had Daydream on it. And we're going to bring that down here. I do think we're going to take Dip and put here because that is a darker shade. We did not tap off. I would love for these to be a little bit lighter. So I think we're going to take Spritz and do that. We're going to take Dip and we're going to put that down the center. So it will look actually like a reverse halo eye. So we're just blending this upward and downward. And so I do like doing reverse halo looks, and I think because I don't see it done a lot, and y'all know I like to do things different than most people would, just to be interesting. You know what I mean? So we are going to take a clean Esom V27, not that one. And we're going to take Spritz because I want to lighten this up. So we're just going to see if that's going to work. So I'm not sure if this is really looking like a reverse halo look because the colors are just kind of blending in together. But I do still like the look though. Very shiny. Except the center. We can say they look different. So these are looks 5 and 6. I still want a little more shine on the outside over here. So let's take another Esom V27. I'm gonna have to wash brushes today because I'm almost done. I think I have like 3 more clean Esom V27s. We use Celeste. Let's see what Villa does. What I'm realizing doing these looks is that these shades are darker than I thought because I keep wanting, I'm trying to get it darker and darker and it's not really going. So that's telling me something. This one is flaking off. I can feel it bouncing off of my face. Okay, that gave me some of what I want. So back to the dark shade, Dip. I'm going to take some more of that and put this in the center of our reverse halo. So again, instead of darkness to light, we're going light to dark. And so I do like this. What was that? That was Dip. Oh, you know what? Let me put this on all messages. I forgot to do that. Okay, I don't think I'm missing any messages. So we're just blending this with the shadows that's on both sides of it. And so what are we going to put up here in this area? Let me see. What brushes do I want to use for that? I'm going to use the brush. Do I have two clean ones? Or is one dirty? The brush I usually use for that, which is the Scott Barnes number 60. No, we don't have two clean ones of those. So we're going to take Esom brushes again. These are Esom V09 brushes. And actually, we're going to use the same shade, so I only need one of those. So I could have used the one that I do prefer to use for that. But you know, let's just use it. It's in our hand. So we are going to take Kissed, this shade right here. And we're going to just put this just directly under the brow. I do like both of these looks. So you can use the same shades and get different looks, even though we put more on this side trying to deepen up, or trying to lighten up, excuse me, the outer portion of the halo. So we're just lightly feathering. I'm not quite liking how this is looking right here. Oh, almost dropped the brush. Yeah, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to leave it. So let me just put the brush down and back away slowly. And I do see fallout on my face, but since we didn't do foundation and primer yet, it doesn't matter. And even if we did, it wouldn't matter because there's ways to fix that or to cover that up. So this is basically the eye look. I'm going to go ahead and put Dip Down is a Brown, Dip Down is a Brown on our upper lash line. This is from MAC. Let me get a MAC 210 brush to apply that. I am shortening a little bit. So we're going to take this and put this on our upper lash line. Like so. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And I'm trying to think of what lip I want to do today. Because the lipstick that I purchased, that it says it's brown. To me it looks purplish. Or like a purple brown. So I was a little disappointed that it didn't look like the color that it says it is. I could though line and fill in my lips with a brown lip liner and then put that on top of it and see if that makes a difference. I could do that. I don't like this wing at all. So what are we going to do about it? We're going to leave it. Or I can put foundation over it since we didn't do foundation yet. I'm going to leave that like that. I do really like this one, but we're going to bring it out further since the other side is out further. And the other side is thicker. So let's make this a little thicker as well. And that's kind of way out there, isn't it? Oh, I feel sweat dripping. I am really enjoying this palette. And one of the joys about it is that you can just add on more colors to mix and to top. And it's not going to change too much because it's all in the same color family. So we're going to go back into the palette and we're going to take Toasted and put this on the lower lash line. It is darker in person. The lights are blowing it out because I do have a lot of lights in front of me. Hence part of my being warm and sweating because of the lights. I think it's like 85 outside, but it is a really cool breeze though. So I was surprised that the Weather Channel said it was 85 because it doesn't feel like it. If you're a father or a single mother pulling double duty, happy Father's Day to you. It is an important day. Hey Tanya. So Tanya, we did a halo look and a reverse halo look. So we did today. I'm still not really liking how this is looking like right here. Where's the brush that dipped on it? That's the darkest shade. I don't think it was, I don't remember which one it was. But we're going to go ahead and do our mascara and the Lancome, and then we're going to backtrack and do the rest of our face. figure out what lipstick we're going to use. Excuse me. And then we will be done. You don't? You think it'll just blend in with you? I do really like it. Will it be a go-to? Probably not, because you know I like colors, and this is not much of a color for me. It looks pretty on you because your skin tone is within. Exactly, and that's the thing, is that on me it's monochromatic. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I do like more color. Well, color period. These are not really colors on me. But because of the color story, it would be a quick pickup to just do a look, and it's going to look nice. I am excited about it still, and I am glad that I do have it, though. One of my favorites from Natasha Denona, of course, is Circle Loco, because it is colorful, it's a lot of fun, and also Xenon, because it makes me think of, you know, what else different can I do with this palette. Hey, Michelle. Michelle, I have a question for you from when I was watching the collab video that we did. You had said you don't like to use fingers with your makeup because you don't want to rub your hands on your pants. I keep a cloth here at my station, and I have a bunch of other like microfiber cloths on standby. Like, do you use cloths? Or do you have microfiber cloths? Or if you did have them for your station, like with your children, just take them and run off and play with them. So that's what I had been meaning to ask you when I saw you. No, I bought it for me, Tanya. No, I got it for me. And even before it came out, I was saying that I wanted to get it. No, this is for me. It's going to stay with me. Nope. It's for me, and it's going to stay with me. Because I just was saying how excited I am about it. So why would I get rid of it? Get rid of something I'm excited about. And so, oh, you're welcome. So do you use microfiber cloths or have them at your station, Michelle? Tanya keeps one. Yes, I keep one here, so that catches anything that falls out or whatever. And then I have a small one over here that I put my the brushes I use for foundation and City Beauty brightening eye cream. The brushes I use for concealer and primer. I do, but I don't think that's... I'm gonna send you some. That's why I've been meaning to ask you, because I have lots. I have lots. But I was thinking about that when you were like, you know, people not wanting to wipe their fingers on their pants, and I'm like, does she have cloths? I'll send you some. I have plenty. I have plenty. We're not going to deal with, are we going to deal with that today? The Prime Cosmetics, the orange one. I also wipe excess off my brushes. I don't do that because I do lay the brushes on the cloth after I use them, and then after the live or the video, I take all the brushes into the kitchen and put them next to the sink to be washed. And so I don't wipe them on the cloth. You're welcome, Michelle. I have plenty. So we're going to take the orange, and this is from Prime Cosmetics Under Eye Brightening Corrector. And this is the brush that they sent with it that I didn't use when I did the demo. And y'all know I like angle brushes because I hadn't washed it for whatever reason. So we're just going to take a little bit for under here. My face is moist, so I'm sweating a little bit. And take a little bit. This is a really nice brush. It's very soft. It was easy to clean. Well, I washed it before I used it, as y'all know I do. Because I see people open brushes like out of the packet and then they just start using them. I'm like, you don't know if that fell on the floor at the factory. You don't know if there was like critters walking on top of it. Like, I wash stuff before I use it. Even with clothes, because clothes, this is not doing nothing but disrespectful mustache area. Because clothes, you know, may still have like residual dyes and stuff like that on it. This is doing nothing for this area. And that is okay because a lot of stuff doesn't. And so we're going to do the Natasha Denona NY11. as our concealer. So this is going to be quick. I keep saying that we're 25 minutes in. We're going to use the same brush. Usually I switch brushes in case there's any residual orange on the concealer brush. Excuse Bruce. I really like how that looks. I really do. I'm wondering, Tanya, if the collab look that we're going to do with the dramatic, non-dramatic, if that's going to give me a newfound love for it. Because I haven't looked at it since I put it away. And so when it picked the colors and I looked at it, I'm like, So it's like I looked at it as if it was new and not like a palette that I had and I was trying to make myself like, you know what I mean? So I'm wondering if my feelings are going to change. The little one I normally use, I didn't wash it from yesterday. So we're just going to use this palette. 1 pump of the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Yesterday was kind of rough. Like system-wise, because I ate something and it did not agree with me. And then it was compounded, you know, by something else. And yes, it was kind of rough. I am getting myself back on track. We're going to take our Real Techniques 200 brush. The one we used for under eye was, we didn't use, this one we used for primer. That's the 210 Real Techniques brush. Oh no, it couldn't. I'm guilty sometimes. Guilty of what? Remind me, because you know when I say stuff I keep going, so then I forget when somebody comments like what the comment it was about. Oh, it could. Okay, never mind. I got what you're saying. Because when I looked at it again, I was like, this is okay, and I was like, oh man. I was like, oh man. But when I looked at it, I still found myself missing Biba. And so Biba is on my wish list for the end of the year sale. And I don't think that's going to change. I don't know. I would be surprised if that changes, because I do really miss it. And I thought the dramatic was going to be my new Biba, but it's clearly not. Like, not at all. Not at all. This is healing up pretty quickly. I was surprised. So I'm thinking I did get the core out when I thought that I did not get the core out, because it's not red and angry anymore. So it settled down. You can still see the mark, but it's not that big red angry looking mark I had. So that is healing nicely. Guilty of using brushes right out of the pack. Hey people, if you can do that, I'm all for it. My skin is sensitive though, so I don't take chances, which is ironic because I don't do patch tests for like new makeup. And stuff will say do a patch test, and I still won't do a patch test. And so I find that ironic. And part of me thinks subconsciously I want to use it. And if I do a patch test and it doesn't work, I'm never going to use it. You know what I mean? So I think subconsciously I'd rather use it and have a bad reaction, so at least I can say, okay, I used it and I did a look or whatever it was we did, versus not ever using it at all. That's what I'm thinking is my subconscious reasoning behind that. Because I do know people who do have sensitive skin as well, and they do patch tests before they try new stuff, and I just don't, which is crazy. Something else that's a little crazy. I was watching Grace's live stream today. I was replay crew. She was talking about the Dime Beauty fragrances, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think to ask her if they sent it to her, because my video went up 7 o'clock this morning on the fragrances. I didn't try them yet though. I think I'm gonna try them in a live stream, because y'all know I don't do fragrances, and so the notes sounded good. They smelled good. Like if you saw the live today, you know what I'm talking about. But I didn't even think to ask her like if they sent them to her, because she does fragrance content and I don't. So even that we did here, like it does not make a difference. It does not make a difference. We're going to do a really quick cheek, or not. We're going to do a quick cheek. The same one we did yesterday with the Glam palette that y'all did not see yet. We used taking out Sigma brushes, my go-to for cheek situations. This is the MAC Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette for medium dark to dark skin tones. So is this look 3 and 4? This is look 4 and 5. We did 3 and 4 yesterday. So this is the 43, F43. I'm going to take this shade as usual. Yesterday was looks 3 and 4. We did a live yesterday actually for looks 3 and 4. And no, it was, I think it was Friday, because I was going to do one Saturday too, like just an impromptu, but it wasn't a good stomach day for me, and so we did not. Believe in yourself. How are you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. I had some stomach issues, but I'm doing better. This is the F11, and we're going to take this on this side just as a slight bronzer. Yeah, so Friday was looks 3 and 4, and today is looks 4 and 5. Gonna turn it over, excuse me, and take this shade as a blush. We're gonna just pop that right here. I like this for a quick, easy look because as you see, it is like super easy and it is super quick. It is super quick. I'm gonna take this brush, which is the 03, and we're gonna go into this shade as our highlighter. Or are we going to spray the face? I don't think we're going to spray the face. Yeah, let's spray the face. And so that's our really quick cheek situation. I'm going to spray the face with the Scandinavian Makeup Finishing Spray. The bridal formula. Usually I spray before I do my mascara and all of that because before I do any eyeshadow, because I don't want it to cause creasing in my crease. So what lip are we going to do? I'm really disappointed that that brown lipstick is not brown. Very disappointed in that. Because I wanted a brown lipstick. We're going to do this one. Just because. And then that'll be it for this look. This is MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in High Drama. I'm not going to even line my lips because usually sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Hey, Grace. Making sure it's not creasing in the crease from spraying after the fact. I never even did put on City Beauty lip oil. I thought I did, but I didn't. My lips are dry. We're going to put this on and this will be the looks. I don't think I would have realized that this palette was darker than I thought if I hadn't been trying to darken up the outer parts of the halo on this side. So that was interesting for me. JP, hey, wonderful Joe. My lips are dry. I forgot to put that lip oil on. And I could tell. Oh, gosh. Sweat is rolling down my stomach, y'all. I forgot to put on my sweat catchers, is what I call them. It's a gross feeling. I do like the lip with this. So this is it, y'all. So we did a halo look and a reverse halo look. So dark to light, light to dark. And that's when I had problems trying to lighten up the lighter shimmers on the outer portion of the eye, which is when I realized this palette is a little bit darker. And it's not dark, but it's a little bit darker than I thought because I was having trouble lightening this up so that it would just be this dark strip in the middle. Do I want to take a little more dip and put it in the middle? I think I do. Because it looked like it for a minute, but then when I started trying to deepen up those sparkling shades, it just went back to not looking dark. So we're going to take dip, which is in the center, and we're going to put some more of that here in the center. So this is our reverse halo eye. So looks 5 and 6. do like it. It is different. I do like it. Anybody have a fave product so far this year? Oh, I have quite a few favorite products. Shall I count the ways? And so this is the look, y'all. Our halo look, our reverse halo look, dark to light, light to dark. So this is looks 4 and looks 5 with the Natasha Denona. I am sweating with the Natasha Denona tan palette. So this is what we got, and I am really digging it. So that'll be it. Hey, Glow by Arnaz. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Michelle. It is different, and it is kind of like a grunge factor to it too, because it's something you don't expect. But you see, because usually, you know, light to dark, so it's like light, dark, and then it's like, okay, wait a minute, what's going on over here? Yeah, and I think this might only be like the 3rd time I've ever done a reverse, but I do really like it. So that is going to be it for today, y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who popped in, and thank you to the replay crew, which, you know, this was impromptu. And that'll be it. We will be back tomorrow night. Is that, yeah, that's here on our channel. Thank you, Michelle. Janessa's going to be here on my channel with me live, and we're going to be doing Pride looks. And then the following week, I'll be on her channel for a live, and we're doing a palette bingo. She's using her new blend Bunny, and I'm using the matte Pride palette for next week. I am going to pop in the shade from this time, because I'm like, how am I going to do a Pride look without the Pride palette? So I might just pick like one shade from there or something, because I have in mind the look that I want to do. So yeah, so that'll be it for the day. So make sure you have your notifications on, so you'll see when both of us go live. And it seems like we've both been going live quite a bit lately. Joe, I'm digging in my indie eyeshadows. They have all been good. Yeah, and it's great when all, if not the majority of what we have, that we really, really enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because then we're going to use it because we love it. And that is such a good feeling. So we're going to go, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to take pictures before I forget. Excuse me, after we end this, and you will see me here tomorrow and Janessa here tomorrow. And as always, self-acceptance, self-love. The Pride palettes are going for $350, and that's double because they cost $150. I ain't getting rid of mine. So as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you'll see me tomorrow. Bye.